Welcome to Pedal Frenzy, the video series where I try out different guitar-related pedals. Today I'm trying out the Friedman IR-X Tube Preamp. Hello. Now David Friedman is obviously a very well-known amp designer from California, USA. The BE100 is a classic among classics with amplifiers. And in the past couple of years, Friedman has teamed up with Synergy to make smaller amplifiers. They made modules, different type of amplifiers and preamps. And now they made this, which is a dual tube preamp. Two preamp tubes shoved into this small little enclosure right here. You have two channels, channel 1, channel 2, both with a boost, different gain settings, different separated EQs, and you also have this, which is cab IR. So this unit comes loaded with cabinet impulse responses, but you can shut them off as well. And that makes this unit incredibly flexible in terms of how you would use it in a setup, and that was the point of this whole thing. With the impulse responses built in, you can basically connect it to a PA straight in to an audio interface, or you can shut off the impulse responses, go into an amplifier or a effects loop return of an amplifier, or just basically making it as flexible as possible for the modern day guitar player. Oh. So you also have effects loop at the unit itself. You have a balanced out, headphone output, and a MIDI. So it's also MIDI controllable, so you can set different presets and whatnot. That's awesome. In today's demo, I'm using this into my audio interface. I'm not going to use it in an amplifier today. This is the unit itself connected straight into the audio interface, and we're going to test out the impulse responses and just see how this whole pedal, what it sounds like basically. And starting with channel 1. Okay. So the way to switch different cabinet impulse responses is that you flick this little switch right there. I think this setting in the center is a V30 speaker. And these are David Friedman's own cabinets. And if you use the including software, you can open up and get and use 12 other cabinets as well. So. All right, gain. I like gain. A little gritty. All right, let's engage the boost. Actually, for being a clean channel, you have a fair bit of gain. All right, channel 2, that's where all the gain is at, okay? And this has another cab IR switch on it, so you can have different impulse responses depending on the channel. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Here you also have a tight switch. Okay. Pretty chuggy, man. And if we take a look at the software right here, look at this. Fairly straightforward and simple. You have the controls right here. I don't think you can change the knobs of the pedal right there and save it, but you can change all the different switches and the channels and loop bypass or boost or channel 1, channel 2. So you can control that, but the actual placement of the knobs themselves you can't change in the software. However, this is where we utilize and can find all the other impulse responses that are included in the app. So, okay, let's check this out. I like that. David Friedman's favorite 4x12 cabinet in bare wood. Okay. Now we're talking. But if you want to, you can also load in your own impulse responses. So let me load in the one, for instance, here. Incredibly bass heavy impulse response. Let me see if I can go back to this one, the green one. That sounds great. Okay, so let's boost it, okay? All right, tight switch. If we take a look at the software again, we have a couple of things here that's not available on the pedal itself. We have a presence dial right here. So basically 3 different levels of presence. Then we have a hump or thump. That sounds good, man. Dude, that sounds great. Also, if you take a look at the side, there's also 2 more dials for boost of gain on channel 1 and channel 2. So the boost gain can be adjusted for the 2 channels as well. So let's just go all in with the boost, man. I think that sounds good. All right, just for the sake of Ola Englund, let's connect TS9, my favorite tube screamer, into this thing. I just want to, it's just a quick test, man. How will it react to a tube screamer? Probably really, really well. Okay. Shutting off the boost on the pedal, let's engage the tube screamer. Yeah, man, that sounds good. So there you go, man. That's the Friedman IR-X Dual Tube Preamp for you right there. I think it sounds good, and I really like the feature set with the included impulse responses and all that. It's just not, a quick EQ'd kind of output like there is on a lot of different pedals like this when they have like an emulated output where it's basically just a little bit of an EQ'd output signal. This, you can load in your impulse responses to, which is cool. So for me, I could personally take a chug pedal, connect it to the return of the IR-X and use this only as an impulse response loader for playing live or something like that, or use any amplifier to go in and use as an impulse response loader. So already at that, I really, really dig the pedal. Then it doesn't hurt that it sounds great too. I saw the price of this thing is $499 US. Is that a lot? Yes, it is a lot, but at the same time, inflation, products cost more, man. Maybe one beautiful day I'll be able to try this out in an amplifier or a power amplifier, and we'll hear how it sounds in there. Hope you liked this little pedal frenzy video. If you enjoyed it, maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Okay, goodbye.